Well, hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for March 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, this is your monthly reading for March. I'm just going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to let you know, March is a pretty big month to get things accomplished, okay? We do have 2 major planetary alignments. On the 7th of March, we have Saturn changing signs, and this really is a big deal. It's a serious planet that gives us all a very stern talking to. Now, it is a planet of hard lessons, hard work, tough love, and growth, okay? The last time we saw Saturn changing signs was in March 2020, and we all know what happened there. It moved into the sign of Aquarius, and that's all about society, how it is structured and how it is governed, and about the collective. And of course, Saturn brought rules and regulations during that time that the world had not seen before in our lifetime, of course. And this time, though, it moves into Pisces, so it is a much better energy. So don't get freaked out. We do have Pisces being a very transcendental sign, which is all connected to your goals, your dreams, and the things that you love doing, okay? So Saturn will actually force us all to outgrow any escapist tendencies, anything you've been avoiding or, you've been wanting to accomplish for some time. You're going to get disciplined and get stuff done, okay? Now, also, we do have the planet of restructure, Pluto, making an entrance. It actually moves signs into the sign of Aquarius. Now, Pluto is actually like a volcano. It deconstructs the Earth and it reveals everything that's hidden below it. It comes to light, it comes to the surface, okay? So in terms of global events, expect lots of hidden documents, any situations that have been held back from the collective, they will be exposed. So you will see lots of expose moments over the next year and a bit, shall we say, right up until 2024. That energy is active, but it's not all doom and gloom. It's a very positive restructure because Pluto actually gives us extra passion, extra power, and an opportunity to enable us to reach our goals quicker than ever before. So it is actually something that is very positive. Now, in particular, my beautiful Pisces, 7th house of partnerships is activated for you. And of course, because Saturn moves signs into your sign, then this means that you are going to get a little bit more organized than everybody else. You're going to feel that restructure better than ever before. The Queen of Pentacles tells me there that you have a plan and that you're sticking to that plan and you're going to finish what you start. So this is a very productive month for you to connect to things that you love or things that you're trying to manifest. Things are starting to happen for you. With your 7th house of partnerships, you may feel also compelled to strengthen the important relationships in your life, whether it's a love relationship, a partnership, a business partnership, or your friendships. You're definitely going to connect to everything that you love this month, okay? We do have the 7 of Cups and the Lovers there for you. So that really is, it's the 7 of Cups, 7th house, and you've got the Lovers, which of course is about partnerships. So that really will govern you there. Also, your 2nd house takes over, and your 2nd house is all about value. How you value yourself, whether you're getting a good deal for the effort that you make in all your endeavors, whether there is reciprocity. You're going to address the balance this month in particular. You may also feel a little bit more focused on your finances, being a little bit stricter with your budget and cutting back in areas areas where you feel, you know, you overspend. If you felt that you overspent last month, then I definitely see you actually saving a little bit more money this month as well. So we're just going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. And then we shall begin on the energy. But looking at your first card, it is the Strength card. So you are implementing healthcare routines that you're really sticking to this month. I'm just going to close off the decks there for you. This is the card of self-love, compassion, but also it's about overcoming any struggles, anything that you've been finding difficult recently. You're actually going to power on through and find the confidence that you need to get busy doing and resolving any issues that you've come across. Now, it is a card of maturity, of course, so some of you will definitely feel you're stepping into a position of making progress or evolving. As we say, I get the sense that you are looking at the lessons that you've learned in life as well. We do have Virgo moon energy influencing us all. So you may be looking at areas where you've sacrificed certain things that have put you in a position that you're in right now, and you're going to feel really proud of all of your accomplishments at this time. But you may be trying to do something different in your life, something that you've never done before, because typically on the Strength card, the character actually puts the hand in the lion's mouth. It's something daring. So you may feel that you're in a bit of a daring mood where you're dreaming big, you're actually being bold, you're finding inspiration this month, and you've got a lot more energy to focus on your goals and make them become a reality. Okay, so a lot of breakthrough energy happening in your finances because of your second house. You're going to transform those finances, but I really feel with this card that you have unlimited resources available to you this month to make things become a reality, okay? Also, peace of mind, self-care routines, building healthier boundaries. You're going to be looking at areas of your food intake, your exercise routines, sleeping patterns, just to make sure that you are balanced and making sure that you are feeding yourself like body, mind, and soul, healthy foods. You may be cutting out anything that makes you feel that is not good for you. It's in particular for your heart. You maybe focus on your heart this month, especially because we do have Saturn moving into your sign, and that is all about the heart space. So I definitely see you creating like a diet that is good food for the heart, soul food, that sort of thing as well. So because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles is a card of domesticity. So a lot of you are going to get very organized around the home space, maybe even a little bit of DIY and decluttering. This energy is coming up for all the water elements. So maybe this is a month where everyone gets really organized and tries to create the home as a sanctuary to bring a little bit like fresher air or fresher feeling to the sanctuary, the home space. So I definitely see some decluttering, some reorganizing going on there as well. But ultimately, the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Abundance. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. So some of you, especially with the Ace of Wands there, are coming up with lots of new ideas of how to increase your finances. And you're getting a second boost of that second house for you, where you're really busy having breakthrough moments, desires to create new projects or put new ideas into play where you are attracting more finances. I mean, some of you may even decide to sell some of the things that you've got, put it online and, bring in some more finances. Because I'm seeing one of those, those sites where you basically you recycle or, where people who've loved an item put it online for someone else to purchase it and love it moving forward. I don't feel like you're chucking stuff out. I feel like you're actually, passing it on, but also being fairly recompensed for it as well. So a lot of you may be thinking about doing stuff like that. But the Queen of Pentacles is like hardworking, and you have been working very, very hard. This is an energy of you sticking to a plan that you've got there, being very grounded and practical. So you're going to be very organized this month. And whatever it is you've already planted as, a seed in your life, shall we say, that you're nurturing, you're working really hard on to grow, you're actually going to see that it pays off. Some of you, they're giving me the word dividends. So some of you, if you have your own company, for example, you may reap rewards in the form of a physical dividend, or maybe you've got investments that pay dividends. The Queen of Pentacles indicates that there is more finances available to you, or you're trying to find opportunities to help you in your endeavors to bring in more wealth, okay? So I definitely see that you are on the right track there. When it comes to your finances in general, the Queen of Pentacles tends to be very conservative. So I feel like you are actually being very careful with your money. You're protecting all that you've already earned. You may be looking at the institutions where you house your finances, and you may be restructuring, making sure that all your money is not in one bank account, that you've spread it around several, so that you make sure it is insured or covered should there ever be some economic fluctuation that goes on there. So I feel like you're being very, very savvy with the decisions that you're making. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, some of you may have children, so you may be like, finding new ideas of how to inspire your children, or you're in a period of multitasking, you're doing a lot, and you're very, very busy. I feel like you're finding ways to conserve your energy and restructure your schedule so that you have a little bit more me time for you as well there. And some of you, I'm picking up a strong element here where a lot of you are thinking about things that you could do from home where you could earn money, okay? So because this is a card of domesticity. So a lot of you are thinking, how can I, do a creative project, something that you're really good at because you've got, a lot of skills, you're very talented. There may be a hidden skill or something that you've not tapped into fully yet that you can become, a master at, and I feel it can become a very lucrative business for you, okay? Now, not all of you, I'm getting a small percentage of you. Some of you actually may be pregnant, and I feel like it's time to take some time out of work. Perhaps you're deciding to take a step back from work. You're going on maternity leave, okay? I feel like there is a potential, okay, that your beautiful child that you're expecting, there is a potential for it to be a little bit early. It may surprise you, okay? It's coming in divine timing, okay? It's actually coming when it's meant to come, but the doctors and everybody who's in the know may have given you a due date for it, but it seems like this one wants to come early. It's like it's ready to come along. So just watch out for that as well. Again, that's not going to resonate for everyone, but that's coming through quite strongly. Now, Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. Lots of wonderful creative ideas. So this is a time where you are really brilliant in your energy. You're sparking with lots of visions for the future. And remember, your thoughts become things. So whatever it is you're planning or seeing for the future, you're actually manifesting as you move along, okay? Sometimes things happen quicker than others, but whatever you visualize in your mind, you can have in your hand. So it's very important to remember that the power of your mind is so incredible, and you are in a period of manifestation. Ace of Wands, this is a very transformative energy. So if you've been feeling a little bit lack of energy, or you've been feeling a little bit unmotivated recently, you're going to find the energy you need to get busy accomplishing the things that you set out to do. This is a card of having access to that creative power. So if you are someone who's creative and you felt there's been a bit of a blockage recently, or you've been wanting to do something really daring that you've never done before, this is a time to realize that you're going to make it happen. Those things, those dreams are becoming a reality. I like to say that they're not really dreams, they're actually goals and intentions. You're making them become a reality, okay? Now, also, the Ace of Wands is a new project. Some of you could have just stepped into a new leadership role, or into a role that has a little bit more status and is bringing a little bit more money. It is something that you manifested and something that you love doing, but there may be some restructures that go on in that environment. And whilst you've been taken on, I feel like they may try to give you more responsibility, and you may be a little bit more exhausted. So really take the time you need to be ready to take on all that responsibility that they want to offer you. Also, I see that some of you may have just taken on a new position at a place, and this is not going to resonate for everyone, but some of you may have taken on a position that you thought initially was really exciting, but actually once you get in the flow of it, you're like, maybe this is not for me. And I feel you have a lot of options and you will find the one that really resonates with your heart. So if you have just even started something, you're like, nope, I'm out. There is something better on the horizon for you. I feel like you actually connect to that at the end of March if you're looking to leave. Now, the Ace of Wands really is about being inspired and taking the initiative to either bring more finances in or actually get more restructured in the home space. So I definitely see that that is something that you are going to be focused on this month. And the manifestation card in the resistance position can mean that there's something here that you feel you have not reached your full potential in. So it could be a project that you started but you haven't finished yet. Could also be an idea that you've been formulating but you haven't taken action on it. This is the time, this is the month to get busy doing, okay? Saturn, although it is strict, although it is stern, and it actually forces us rather than encourages us to be honest with ourselves, it actually helps us get moving in the direction that we're meant to be moving in, okay? This is a card of course, the Magician. So this is about turning those visions into reality using inspired action. And you've got the Ace of Wands, which means you are inspired. It means you're reaching your potential, for you have unlimited potential, but you may have been feeling that you're either stalling on something or there's something that you know you need to do and you got to get doing it. Even if it's like doing a bit of DIY around the home space, you want to fix that drawer, or you meant to get a lock for that cabinet that's been broken for a while. Whatever it is, this is the month where you're going to feel inspired to just get everything all in order. Now, also the Magician card really indicates that you are someone who is super gifted. You are very talented. You're very creative. Even if you are someone who works in an environment where you're a number cruncher, you see things from a different perspective than everybody else, okay? And you're really good at what you do. There is a brilliance about you. You have incredible visions and you have unlimited potential to reach a position of status in a career environment, if that's what you're trying to hope for. Whatever it is, you will reach your goal. As I said, you're very strong in your manifestation energy this month. So write down the things that you really want to accomplish, that you feel could be done within a month, and you will watch it happen. You will watch it unfold. For those of you who are retired, you may be actually looking at how you've been spending your money. You're going to be very careful with your finances, but I do feel like there's enough to be enjoying yourself. Some of you may even think about relocating or buying a home abroad. There's definitely this energy here of seeing an opportunity that perhaps you've been manifesting for a while and capitalizing on it really quickly. Let's see if I'm getting anything else from this card. I mean, this is really a potent message of your manifesting potential, that you are connecting to elements, frequencies of things that you've wanted for some time and that perhaps have not been showing up for you. But this is a month where you'll start to see things slot into place. Dreams start to become a reality, okay? Now, we do have the Page of Cups. For some of you, there may be a lack of love, or you may have felt that you're not in a loving relationship right now and you may have been looking for love. If that's the case, I definitely see that there is someone new on the horizon, okay? I definitely see that you will meet this person at a place where you either study, I get a sense of studying, or it could even be a spiritual group. Some of you may be deciding to find your soul tribe, maybe even connect to a group that celebrates your faith or celebrates a source that you celebrate. And in that group, there is a person. It could even be that some of you are doing some volunteer work or charity work, or you're offering to help somebody and inadvertently you meet someone new. So there is a potential to find love this month if you're looking for it, especially since your 7th house is activated. So if you are someone who's already in a relationship, I feel like you're deepening your connection to your person, but sometimes there is a little bit of, how can I feel? I'm just going to put it out there. Don't shoot the messenger when I say this. So if you have a relationship and you're in a relationship, there are moments where you feel, or your person feels, that you should be a mind reader. Okay. It's like, well, I thought you would have known better. I thought you should have known that I would have wanted this. I feel like better communication skills will come in the month of March. You start to understand each other on a different level. You're not taking each other for granted, but I actually see that you both think alike. You're actually soulmates. You're actually meant to be together. But there are moments where you almost expect each other to read each other's minds because you've been with each other for such a long time. Just be mindful that we're not all mind readers. And whilst we can pick up on energy at different moments, sometimes we feel a little bit blocked and we just don't get it. So have compassion for your person, or they should show compassion for you, because sometimes, sometimes we've got other things going on in our mind and we can't always be focused on the other person. So I'm just picking up on that. Please don't shoot the messenger when I say that, but that's coming up there briefly as well. Now, the Page of Cups basically indicates that you are going to get some great news on something that you've been either manifesting or something that you've been trying to attract for some time. It's an opportunity. So if you are in a career environment and you're looking to put your resume out there, you've been trying to find or source new ideas to bring in more money, there's definitely some really great news that helps you move forward on that. It almost encourages you to take that path because there is more financial reward there. But it's more than that. This is about following your bliss. It's about finding your purpose. So I definitely get a sense that there is a messenger, or there is a message coming through. You're going to receive an email or some sort of correspondence that shows you something you've been manifesting highly is showing up for you. It'll surprise you, but it's actually the divine timing. You may have wanted this like 6 months ago, you may have wanted this a year ago, but it's showing up in the month of March, okay? And you may feel, oh, I wish I had this earlier, but you're going to see why you got it now, okay? Everything's going to slot into place for you. Also, I'm going to pull a card on this other energy that's coming through. I'll do that now in a moment. A lot of you are going to be developing your spiritual gifts this month, okay? You may be keeping it to yourself because you may feel some people get you and the spirituality that you celebrate, or the faith that you celebrate, and you may feel that some people don't. But I feel you're really connecting to your spiritual gifts this month, deepening your connection to source. Some of you, a lot of you actually have got psychic abilities or a lot of intuition, and you'll be developing those skills this month, or you're going to see that they are developing, they are maturing, and you're getting much better at it. It's coming easier to you rather than, having to concentrate on it. I feel like you are, it's just happening naturally, organically. And I do have, and I'm going to pull a card on it, I do have a slight energy coming through of there being someone who has a crush on you, okay? They have a secret crush on you. So let me just pull a card on that. Someone has a secret crush on my beautiful Pisces. Can you show me this energy? Can you please show me this energy? It's coming a little bit from left field there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? The Judgment. Okay. Now the Judgment card indicates second chance energy. So I'm just going to pull another card on that because it can connect to the fact that the Page of Cups, if you're looking for new love, it can connect to you're going to meet someone on your true purpose, your true calling path. Okay, so if you're called to join a spiritual group or do some charity work or study something, that's where you're going to meet this person. So listen to your inner guides. But I just want to clarify that Judgment card. Is this someone that you've got baggage with? Basically is what I see here. Seven of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So this is someone that you got history with, okay? This is someone that perhaps you've tried to release, cut the cord of. 7 of Cups, you may feel that this person has commitment issues, or that they have been, in and out of your life, a little bit wishy-washy. I feel this person, they will try to reach out. I don't really want to dwell on that energy, but it is showing up. So, forewarned is forearmed. But this person, they want to have a second chance, and they feel connected to you on a deep level. This could even be someone who is a twin flame. So watch out for that. Thank you so much. I'm just going to clarify one more. How does that go this month? Can you show me how that goes this month? Briefly, can you show me how that goes? Thank you so much. 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry between you and this person, but I do feel that there is still a weight. Okay, 3 of Wands really indicates that you're looking for other opportunities. You're looking in a different direction. You're hoping to, explore other options or expand your horizon there. 9 of Wands, this person hurt you. There is wounds there. There's a lot of baggage there. So it's a lot to process, but it could also be the memory of a person. And because of Saturn, you're actually being encouraged. Remember, I say encouraged, I mean forced, because Saturn really makes us do it. It may encourage you to process deep emotions from past experiences that left you wounded. So this could be a very deep philosophical time of, why did I go through that experience? Why was that person horrendous to me? Why did that situation not work out? I'm a good person. Why did that horrible thing happen? So there could be a lot of bigger questions answered this month while you start to process emotions. And you'll tend to realize actually that anyone who treated you in a very bad or negative way, they were trying to control the situation and manipulate you in a way where you fit into the idea of what they want you to be. And you actually had the courage to say, no, I'm being me. And then they decided if they could not control you, they wanted to destroy you or they wanted to hurt you. So it's very important what's coming out here, that you realize that it was someone else projecting their feelings onto you. And because you were not controllable in that situation, you stood your ground, you actually are triumphant in that situation. So you're not a victim. You're actually someone who was strong enough to say, you can't control me. You can't put me into that little box. And I'm not going to be someone who just lives life on your terms. I'm living life on my terms, okay? So now, some of you with the manifestation card in this position with the Page of Cups and the High Priestess, some of you may be feeling that, and again, don't shoot the messenger. Wow, I feel like I'm going to be shot a lot in this reading. You may have been feeling that you've been procrastinating on something. It could be an idea, but you may also have felt that you did not have the resources or the energy to make it happen in the past. But this month is going to be different, okay? Suddenly you're going to be up and doing. You're going to be making it happen. So if you feel like you've been procrastinating or you feel like you've had a lack of energy or motivation, you're going to do something that you're going to be very, very proud of this month. And it brings in a lot more prosperity and a lot more good news as well. It's almost like you had a bit of a blockage of energy, and as soon as you start doing something, it releases all the other things that have been backed up. You know, sometimes when we get many messages or many signs and omens, and we ignore the signs and we ignore the omens, we sort of go, okay, that's a sign, but I just want to be sure, so I'd like another sign. And then the universe says another sign. You're like, okay, those are 2 signs, and I get it, and I'm maybe I should go for it. And then there's that little voice that goes, but maybe wait for another sign. And then there's 3 signs. It's like, come on already. We sent you 3 signs. What are you waiting for? Sometimes we back up energy. We block it by continuously questioning the process. So I feel this month you're going to realize there is a major release and suddenly things start moving in the right direction if you've been feeling things have been stagnant for a while. The High Priestess in this position does indicate that you have a lot of inner knowledge, okay? You are someone who is, very intuitive. You're someone who is being given nudges from spirit. But because it's in this position, it's like you've been ignoring some of the signs. And if you're honest with yourself, which Saturn makes us all very honest with ourselves, then you will know this to be true. Now, they're actually giving me a situation that I really don't want to be reminded of, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Basically, I was trying to do something a couple of months ago, and I asked for a sign, and I was very specific. You have to be very specific about the signs, okay? And I asked for a ladybug, okay? And basically, I was like, dear universe, dear guides, okay, I'm about to do this thing. I've never done it before. It's quite thrilling, exciting, but at the same time nerve-wracking, and I don't want to make a wrong move. Could you please help me and guide me in this situation and send me a ladybug, okay? And first time, I was like, okay, I went and did this thing, and I was like, okay, I didn't get a ladybug, so maybe this is not for me. Second, I thought I'll go back again. Second time, there were a couple of ladybugs, as a picture in this venue. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's the ladybugs. That's incredible. That's incredible. This is it. That's my sign. And I walked away like completely walking on air. Like, I got my sign. This is it. I'm going to go for it. And then I questioned myself, and I was like, you know what? I got my sign, but let me just think about it. Let me just think about it before I do it. And then I thought about it too long, and the event, the thing that I was going to do, it got booked up and I couldn't do it. And I was like, oh. And my guys were like, we sent you a couple of ladybugs, not just one, we sent you a couple, and you still question the process. What can we do if you're going to ignore it? And I was like, ugh. So my point being, if you're getting the signs, don't question the signs. You know yourself. Just go for it. That's what I'm picking up there, okay? Also, with the High Priestess, you are definitely going to be very involved with your spiritual practices. You're going to be honing that intuition of yours there, okay? Some of you may be trying to accomplish something or working really hard on something, and you're keeping it to yourself. You're off-grid, really keeping it down low, because you're really thinking about who is your support network, who's got your back, and you don't want to jinx any of your plans. So right now, I see that you may be being a little bit secretive regarding those projects that you've got on the go. I am picking up that you have a secret crush on somebody. Okay. Now, of course, if this is a famous somebody, then that's not what I'm picking up on. But if this is something that is built in reality, someone you know that you have a crush on, this person feels the same way about you. I want you to be aware of that. I'm going to pull a quick card on it, okay? Because the Seven of Cups really is there as well. So that does indicate that you have a couple of options, but I just want to make sure that the person that you have a crush on, they feel the same way about you, but I want to see if it goes anywhere or whether there's any restrictions regarding that. So let me just see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding this? Aha. Yeah. I'm picking up, well, that's why I pulled the card, because I want to see if there's any restrictions there, or if there's any blockages. We got the Devil card there, and we got the King of Swords. This person thinks about you a lot, okay? This person that you've got a crush on, or that you've got feelings for, this person thinks about you a lot, but they're either tied to something else or someone else. Okay, and we've got the King of Swords here. I feel like this person will be honest with you, but they think about you all the time. Think before you act, or at least analyze the situation before you act on it, okay? There could be the potential for an embrace with this person this month. Let me just see what that Devil card is for you. I don't like to crush anyone's dreams, but at the same time, Saturn, it just makes us feel really, yeah, this person could breadcrumb you. They could come in and out a little bit. They're not there to make a commitment at this moment in time, okay? They still feel the same way about you, but they're not ready to commit, and they may be even giving to another person at this time. Oh, I hate giving that message. Let me just, I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm nothing if I'm not honest. That is the truth of me. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? One more, just to clarify that energy. One more, just to clarify that energy. Okay. The Emperor. They will mature, okay? They will mature in the future. This person is a little bit closed off in their energy. This person, it doesn't have to be that they've actually got another person, is what my guides just said. It can be that this person is married to their work, or they're married to their goals and their accomplishments, and they're focused on business at this time, so they don't have time to factor in a relationship. So just be mindful of that, okay? There is someone new on the horizon, however, for you, that I feel is much more, has time for a relationship and is emotionally available to offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire, okay? So that's enough about love for this month. I see some of you as well. I feel like there is maybe something business related for those of you who are in a career, that you are rising through the ranks. I definitely get a sense that you'll be offered either some sort of opportunity. It could be a promotion, it could be a raise. I'm not sure if I said this already, but I feel that there's more responsibility with it. So whilst there may be more money that comes with it, it may mean that you have longer hours in the office. You may have little time for you. So I feel like there is some sort of concession that you have to make when you take this opportunity, okay? It's a great opportunity, don't get me wrong, but it's like, think about it because you will be bonded to it. Think about it because it could be even a position that controls your life. So make sure you also leave time for your family and your friends, trying to find balance, but just watch out for that as well, okay? Now, at the end of the month, we have a Tower and a Wheel of Fortune. And if you know my readings, they tend to come together, which means not all surprises or shocks are negative, okay? So it's like a wonderful surprise at the end of the month. I have to say that every sign apart from Virgo, maybe that's because the full moon is in Virgo, so maybe they got a free pass this month. But every other sign that I've read for the month of March has a Tower, okay? So this can mean that there is a global restructure in and around that full moon in Virgo, which is the beginning of the month, of course. So watch out for that. It could be a government regulation. It could be, Pisces, because your sign is connected to healthcare, it can mean that, of course, there's stricter rules or regulations around healthcare at this time, and systems get restructured. So it could be to do with that. I mean, it could even be that, I really hope this isn't true, but, it could be that, like, finances go up for certain procedures within the healthcare unit, or healthcare goes up, or there is, like, some sort of financial restructure with the Tower moment that tips us all over the edge a little bit. So just watch out for that. That is on the cards for the next, up until 2024. I'm really feeling a major financial restructure happening for all of us, not just for your sign, my beautiful Pisces. And it may, it may involve the change of currency going into a more digitalized kind of currency. Okay, that's what's coming up. I mean, if you read lots of news and things like that, I'm sure you'll see that, but I can actually feel it in the energy. There is a restructure regarding that coming, okay? But I feel that the way that you're looking after your finances, and the Queen of Pentacles indicates that you're conserving your finances, or you're looking at money in a very healthy way, and you're putting yourself in a really good position to weather any storm, should there ever be an economic fluctuation that is negative, okay? This is a card of revelation, so it's not a negative card per se. This is your outcome energy. It means suddenly you've got new ideas that are breaking you out of a repetitive cycle. You're liberating yourself from feeling stuck. That stuck energy, that backed up energy that I was saying that made everything feel stagnant, is actually being liberated at the end of the month. And you're overcoming obstacles. And this is a card of taking a leap of faith, okay? It's a card of restructuring things so they work in a better way for you, that you actually bring more luck and fortune into your life. It can even mean that suddenly, out of the blue, you meet someone who is destined to be with you if you are looking for love, okay? So there's a lot of sudden opportunities. It can also mean suddenly, out of the blue, the thing that you're manifesting, because the Lover's card is about attracting your heart's desire. Okay, the frequency that you are vibing at, you're attracting it. So it can mean that suddenly the thing that you've been manifesting pops right out of the blue and gives you a wonderful surprise. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it indicates that whatever shock or surprise this is, it is a positive one. Now, changing cycles can mean that you're either changing jobs or changing opportunities, changing lanes in your life, restructuring, maybe traveling or relocating in some way. Some of you may even suddenly decide that you actually want to spend some money on a vacation, and it may be a big vacation where you reconnect with yourself and you soak up culture, and you're actually trying to rediscover parts of yourself that you feel like you've lost out on. So whether you are someone who's in a career environment or someone who is retired, you may be actually thinking about the world at large and where you want to be or where you're called to visit at this time, and you're going to make it happen, okay? The Wheel of Fortune indicates more abundance. It's also an indication of the cycle of life working for you at this moment, because we all know that there are ups and downs in life, okay? Now, I've got to give it to you because I'm seeing it in the water right now. Excuse me. They are giving me, this is very old school, and they're showing me a game that I think used to be called Operation. Okay, it's a really old school game with the tweezers where you go and try and pick the bits out of the little holes that are on the board, and it buzzes if you touch the side, and it's like bzzz, and you're like, oh, it scares you. I hated that game. You know, it scared the life out of me. But they're showing me that right now. Okay, so this can mean, I mean, this could literally be, I don't even know if that game's still around. So if it is around, some of you may have bought it for one of your children, or for someone's child that you know. It's maybe their birthday or something like that. I mean, some of you could have just bought it for yourself, for you and your friends to play. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, you could even see it in the store as you're visiting the store. It just catches your eye. Could even be an advertisement online for it if it still exists. But if not, I'm trying to decode the energy of that. So that can mean that perhaps there is a test of physical skill that you are going through at the moment, and I feel like you will pass with flying colors. Some of you may literally be going through a test. Some of you may even be doctors or surgeons who are going through, you know, your schooling, and you're coming up against a test right now. I see you passing with flying colors. So if that's you, definitely good luck, but you're going to pass. It's all going to be awesome. I mean, it could also be that you need to concentrate on something this month that you don't really want to make a mistake on. Maybe you even need a steady hand for something this month, or you require a steady hand for something that you do. Maybe you do something that requires that level of concentration and steadiness. I mean, it could literally mean, and this is not for all of you, I just want you to be aware, there's a small percentage of you, some of you may also have to have an operation or a procedure this month that takes you by surprise, but it's really positive, okay? You will need to take some rest after this, but I see you healing, and I see, you know, you having a very strong support network looking out for you as well. People who really care about you being there for you as well. So I'm just seeing that as well. That's not going to be for everyone. I just want you to know that, okay? So I don't want people freaking out. But if you know that you're due to have a procedure, you may even get the date for that procedure in the month of March. So watch out for that too, okay? But overall, the outcome is successful. I definitely see a lot of positive energy there for you. You're drawing in a lot more abundance. You're attracting more wealth as well. With the Wheel of Fortune, especially when it comes to finances as well, this does mean prosperity is coming, but it can be easy go, easy come. So it may be like you're keeping a tight rein on your finances and recognizing that, yes, there is more money coming on in, but of course we have the price of living going up. So you're being very conservative with the way that you spend, or you're being frugal. You're only spending in areas where you feel are necessary. Now, Seven of Cups, I'm getting two energies here. This is a card that can lead us into fantasy, okay? It's like dream of all the potentials and possibilities, and you will focus on the one that really matters to you. So this is about your thoughts becoming things. I definitely see you trying to build a more peaceful lifestyle for yourself, trying to cut out any drama or anything negative out of your life. And I definitely see lots of ideas coming to you in the month of March that actually help you get to where you want to go. The Seven of Cups is like, allow yourself to fantasize about all that you desire. But we've got the Ace of Cups and the Lover's card, which indicates that you are going to be delivered opportunities from the universe to make those things become a reality, because Saturn makes sure that we do not dwell in the realm of fantasy. It really forces us to take action on the things that we are thinking about, okay? Now, with the Seven of Cups also, this is a card of artistic endeavors. So you're going to be a lot more creative this month, very productive this month. This is it's really an indication or a nudge to seize the day or seize the opportunity to dream and be bold. You can make anything happen, okay? This is a very important way to manifest. You have the power of possibility on your side this month, okay? But this is really about carpe diem, okay? See it, believe it, and have it. And I really feel like you are going to prosper this month. Some of you, if you're looking for a new job opportunity, there is one offered to you. If you're looking for an elevation in status at your working environment, there's definitely an opportunity for you to do that as well. I would say be a little bit mindful of office romances, okay? Because I really feel with the Four of Swords there, it may try to mess with your peace of mind, or it may take your mind off your work and people will notice, okay? I do feel, whilst a lot of people do see or meet their partner at work, I feel right now, because you've got the Magician card in this position, it means you need to focus on work. Okay, you need to focus on something that you love doing. So just watch out for that, okay? Now, we do have the Lovers card. Again, as I said, at grassroots, this card is about attracting your heart's desire. But also with the Lovers card, this is about having to make a choice, okay? And with the Seven of Cups there, it indicates you have a lot of options and you have a lot of things to decide in the month of March. But you're going to choose the option that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel secure, but at the same time offers a little bit of spontaneity and a little bit of excitement. So there is an opportunity or a situation where you will find that level of security, but also excitement. So you're not going to be in a repetitive cycle or in that humdrum energy. You're going to have fun doing what you love as well. Again, you know, you may be connecting on a deeper level to a partner. This house basically is really about examining your motives and values when you're contemplating which path to take, okay? So there's going to be a lot of harmony in relationships, whether it's at work or in your family unit, but it's also about injecting a level of fun that really connects you back to your sense of self as well. We do have the Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is basically, you know, unconditional love, but also abundance overflowing in your life. And I feel like there is something being offered to you this month that helps you elevate to a position that you want to be in. That doesn't always mean career. It can mean that you are taking the next stage spiritually and you're unblocking some things that help you get closer to source, or help you manifest better, or help you, you know, focus more when it comes to meditation. But the Ace of Cups is really about finding that level of peace and recognizing that you are a gift, my beautiful Pisces. You're a gift to the people that are in your life. You're a gift to anybody that you work with. You are an asset to any team. And, you know, it's important to realize that you actually bring a lot to the table of life, okay? This is a card of emotional care as well. So I feel a lot of you are really singling out people that you know have got your back, and also you're implementing those healthcare routines for yourself as well. And anybody who does not resonate with you anymore, or you've outgrown a situation, you're really releasing those situations because they don't bring you peace anymore, and you're evolving, you're letting those situations go. I definitely see that with the Ace of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing a purchase here. Okay, some of you, it's almost like a bidding. So maybe, again, I'm picking up this energy of some people putting stuff online that they want to sell, but at the same time, you may be buying something online that is an auction or there's a bidding war type thing. You win it, but you get it for a lesser rate. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of options. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to get this thing that you want, but you get it at a lesser rate and you win the bidding. Okay, so if you like to bid on things online, you win it. I don't know why that's coming up, but they're just showing me that there as well. You'll leave the end of the month needing to recharge your batteries because there is a lot happening there. You're being very productive, you're getting stuff done, and the Four of Swords says, and relax, and think about, you know, everything that you accomplished in the month of March and be really proud of yourself. Also, in any decisions that you're trying to make, the Four of Swords says you are protected. Check in with your intuition. You will know the way to proceed, okay? Four of Swords also is healing. So if you are going through a procedure or you are going through, you know, if you've been a little bit unwell or under the weather recently, this is about taking an opportunity to step back, recharge your batteries, and heal, okay? The world will not stop just because you've taken a little bit of a pause for yourself, okay? It's important to realize that whilst you are important in everybody's life, you also need time for you, okay? Because without health, without you, there is no career, there is no retirement, there is no money, there is no fun, there is no love. You need to come back to yourself first and make sure that you are the best that you can be and be acting on all cylinders. So recharge those batteries. Give yourself permission to heal and recuperate or rest, okay? Always check in with the body. If the body, the body will always tell you and says, you know what, we're not concentrating today because we're so exhausted. So you can either take a step back and relax, or you can go in and try and force yourself, but we're not playing ball. So we will give you a day where you can't really do anything and you'll feel like you're not achieving. So you get a choice, okay? If you're trying to make a decision on something big here, it may be something that you're investing your money in, is what I see. Really take some time out to think about it. Think before you act, because the Four of Swords is, you will gain greater clarity when you take a step back from the situation and see the bigger picture. Sometimes when we get involved in the details and we feel like we have to make a decision and we're like, I've got so many options, which one do I choose? And we get so lost in the whole thing. We feel confused or we feel a little bit indecisive. It's really important to just take a step back and visualize yourself in each situation. That's what that Seven of Cups is all about. Imagine each situation and how it would go down long term. And the one that pings your heart, the one that says, oh, wouldn't that be awesome? I would just love that. That's the one for you, okay? You will know, you will find clarity on that decision. They're really indicating here that the month of March is really an important month for investing in yourself and taking care of yourself as well, and your health, okay? So, and your spiritual gifts will actually start to elevate the more you do that as well. I'm just going to go and get some final cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They're actually showing me a merry-go-round before I've finished. Some of you may be merry-go-round, you may be going to a fun fair, or maybe it's about finding the balance between fun and... It's really weird. It's not weird. I'm getting two images. One is like a merry-go-round, and one is a horse on its own now. The horse has just entered the picture. On the merry-go-round, there is a horse. So maybe it's about you have taken a certain direction, but you may feel like you're going round and round circles and you're not making progress. But actually, you are making more progress than you realize. The horse is about stamina, it's about endurance, and it's about high energy to meet your goals. It can also be about spontaneity and travel. So some of you may be thinking about implementing those this month, booking travel or some sort of spiritual retreat there to connect further to yourself. But because the horse is all about stamina and endurance, and the merry-go-round is kind of fun, but at the same time, you may feel like your energy is fluctuating, or you may feel that you're giving to situations that have a quick fix and then are taken away. So it could be like, if you're eating great foods that taste amazing, but are a little bit sugary or a little bit naughty, you may be having like intense highs and then intense lows, and you're trying to cut out that. It could also mean that you're looking at situations that are not coming with you on the journey. You're cutting out people or situations that are there for the moment, but not there for long term. So I'm not really sure how to decode those images. I'm just going to give you what I can see. Okay, I can only do that. I'm just going to go and get your final cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? Okay, so we've got the piggy bank, we've got the handcuffs, and we've got the acorn. So it says right or wrong. Okay, this is V. Okay, it says right or wrong, fight for the greater good, put away differences and a thirst for revenge. Okay, now that did not come up in the reading at all. Okay, so perhaps there is a situation where you're finding a solution to it. And although you may have a thirst for revenge, you put away a difference, you walk away from it. Because I actually see you choosing the path with most integrity, okay, is what I see there. There may be someone that you see who's trying to act out some revenge on you or somebody, but I feel like you're cutting those situations out. You're deciding to distance yourself from that, okay? I might pull a card on it, actually. Can you please clarify that card? It's a little bit left field. King of Wands, 10. Okay, so this could be someone that you've had an intimate connection with, someone that it's ended with. They like to play a little bit mind games. I mean, it could be someone who flirted with you or tried to have some chemistry with you, but you're not interested, and they're playing mind games. It could be someone, it could be a boss at work, because King of Wands is someone in a high position. They may have sent some advances your way that were not professional, and you put an end to it, or you upset their ego by turning them down. The Five of Swords is a card of, playing mind games, or trying to get revenge, trying to stifle your position because you did not do what they wanted you to do. Okay, so that's coming up there. So just watch out for that. I mean, it could even be someone who was attracted to you, has been pursuing you, whether you're retired, it could be someone and you've turned them down and they're like going to try and push your buttons, or, take revenge by trying to play a little bit mind game. So just watch out for that, okay? That didn't come up in the reading, but I'm just clarifying that energy because it's a little bit left field. We got the acorn there, so something that you've been nurturing, those seeds coming to term. They're starting to grow and prosper. It says prosperity and abundance, good luck energy, great things to come, perseverance and power. That really connects to your Wheel of Fortune energy right there. Okay, so a lot of growth this month, but a lot of abundance as well. We got piggy bank. So I definitely picked up on you saving a little bit more money or attracting more wealth your way. Saving money, being frugal. I think I even use that word frugal. I love that word frugal. Reservation, saving something for later. Okay, so really safeguarding your finances, but also looking at banks or institutions of where you house your finances and making sure that it's in a secure position. And we've also got handcuffs. Okay, it says feeling powerless, feeling held back, loss of freedom, overly possessive behavior. So again, I mean, the devil card came up there. So it's like looking at things that you feel bound to and trying to release yourself from those situations. You got the Tower, which really means that you are keeping your eyes wide open and making sure that you don't connect to anything that holds you down, holds you back, or keeps you stuck. You're actually liberating yourself at this time. So if you feel like you've been held back or you feel like your energy has been blocked, this month is the month to release it, okay? I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. We have the fairy godmother, a little fairy there. So that's about receiving a wish or a desire, something coming true that you've been trying to manifest, okay? So I would say write a list, but on top of that list, I would put your main wish, okay? And watch it all start to formulate and become a reality for you, okay? So look out for some of the signs that came out there. It may not resonate for everyone, and some of these messages and images may not resonate right now, for me even, when I'm giving them to you. Like, I mean, I don't know spiritually what a merry-go-round means, but it can mean like fun, I'm sure, or, or feeling like you're going round and round circles. But, there may be in your local park, there may suddenly be like a fun fair that gets erected and you notice the merry-go-round, or it can mean that you see a little decorative merry-go-round in the store. these images, they are there to indicate that there is prosperity coming your way, that it is good news coming your way, and there's an opportunity that you're going to grab with both hands headed your way as well, okay? But you created this simply through your manifestations and your hard work. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. Love and light.